Hey guys, Patrick here again. I'm in Cleburne, Texas with Phil Tucker, and he's going to show us his method of stripping these mouth brooding cichlids. So, we've got one caught already.
I take her and put her in a bucket. She's in a bucket. She's already spit one baby out. But a lot of people do a lot of different things, use toothpicks, all kinds of odds and ends I've seen. Just hold them. I use a Q-tip.
Okay.
Because they have teeth. They have a lot of teeth in their mouth.
Right.
I'm just going to catch her in my hand. Can you see?
Jumping.
She'll jump. She's got full-term fry.
Now, do you wet the tip of the Q-tip first?
Yeah, and I'm just going to take it. I'm going to hang it in her bottom jaw and gently hold her mouth open.
Just hold the mouth open and
just kind of squeeze her gill plates.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
And raise her up and down, and she's out.
She's been holding them for a while.
Yeah,
how big they are.
They're full term. Yeah, that's why I wanted to catch her. I was going to catch her.
I saw her in there. Her mouth was big.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I saw her this morning. I said we might do a video of that.
Actually, if you guys watch the fish tour I just put out, you'll see how big her mouth was.
And that's about all it looks like. And I'm just going to take that and drop her back in the tank. And we are done.
Boom.
And as you can see,
back in the tank.
She had quite a few babies.
And look at all them fry.
And one nice rock.
That's a rock with it.
And that's not uncommon.
But they'll have a rock in there with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not uncommon at all. So those babies are full term. Sometimes when you strip them, you get eggs. You just kind of watch the fish and know when they spawn. That
one was definitely fry because of how big her mouth was. It was obvious she was holding.
I like to wait a minimum 10 days before I strip them, where I've got a decent sized baby on the egg.
Right.
Because it's a pain to hatch them, and sometimes you do well, sometimes you don't.
Right, but if they're already full term like that, no brainer there.
Like I stripped this tank about 3 weeks ago. I've been letting them hold almost 3 weeks. They seem to develop really slowly. I came in here one day, in that big ball of grass, I saw little baby cichlids in there.
Right.
So I had waited too long because the water temperature was higher and the babies developed faster.
Grew faster, yes.
And I lost a bunch of babies because I let them hold too long, and some of them spit, and a lot of babies got eaten.
Yeah.
So that water temperature does impact it. The one female, you can see her right there. She's the first one to spawn. And all these will spawn within another 2 or 3, 4 days.
So she's holding right now, but do you think, knowing her mouth is big enough that those are still eggs in there? Huh?
Oh yeah, and they have humongous eggs compared to these guys. The babies are far bigger.
Right.
Much larger eggs. Now there's 8 or 9 blotched females, and there's 2 blue females, and I'll usually strip 7 or 8. 7 or 8 will have spawned.
Yeah.
And I've got them now where they're all kind of on a cycle where they all spawn within a week or so of each other.
Right. Well,
and I'll just strip them all, and I'll get various stages
like you
of fry.
Have at least 2 or 3 holding. There's several holding.
I think there's just still one.
Looks like that one.
Yeah, that one's sticking her head out. It's holding. He spawns over here in this clay pot with them. He'll chase them over there and spawn with them. A lot of them look like they're holding and they're not.
Okay.
So they're kind of deceiving. Unfortunately, the Q-tip does not work for them because their mouth is underslung.
It is, yeah.
So I'd have to use a toothpick to get their mouth open.
And then for those guys, you get their mouth open and then shake out
and just hold it open
the fry that are in the mouth.
And just do the same thing, but I have to use this instead. But the Q-tip works wonderfully because it hangs in their teeth and you can hold their mouth open easily.
I've seen some people take a turkey baster or something smaller. They open them out with that and then squirt water in.
It'd be harder to be easier than that. I mean, that works very well. But a lot of people do a lot of things differently, but that's the way I've always done it, and it works super good.
All right, guys, so there you go. That is how you strip your mouth brooding cichlids from the pro himself, Phil Tucker. Bristlenose dude.
See you guys later.
All right.